sort of recap. With the ANIIOKI A8 Dual Motor Pro, this bike is equipped and I'm getting ready for my bike camping. I'm going to go and stay 2 nights and I'm going to do some off-gridding and I'm going to enjoy myself. There's a tactical MOLY here with a Bluetooth radio. Another pouch here that houses a smaller solar battery pack. I have an IFAK, my emergency kit there. Have another tactical MOLY, another tactical MOLY, and another tactical MOLY. Those houses different things. The tools for the bike, the inner tubes, all that stuff to fix the bikes. You have the GoPro equipment. You have other paracord and essential items and so forth. Basically to make sure that I'm taking care of everything. Okay, inside here you see there's a hot tent by POMOLY. And I carry the small T1 Mini inside my backpack, which is very, very light, you know, right at 5 pounds. And the only other thing in my backpack is literally freeze-dried food, okay? And you see that I have here, I have the ANKER Solix. That's going to give me a little bit more power when I need it. And I carry some other supplies down there, some more water there. And I'm going next to water, so I'll have access to more water. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm putting this EcoFlow 45-watt solar panel. This is going to keep my Solix charged when I'm riding. And I'm going to utilize these D-rings to tie this down. Let me do that now and show you. So as you can see here, they're zip tied down. Just kind of stuff this under the seat, or you can fold it back under. But this is fine here because I got the wires that I'm going to hook up. I got a short, I think it's a little bit less than 1 feet of solar panel cable to connect to my Solix. And then I just simply fold this on out here. I have a choice to either just utilize these 2 panels for input. Okay, but since it's only 45 watts, I'm going to go ahead and let it all the way out to get the most of it. And the D-rings are down here, so I can't use those. So what I do is I come in here and I take longer zip ties. And I go from here to the edge of the rack. Let me show you that. And there we go. I just clip off the ends here. And it can just stay like this. I may have a issue as far as this flapping in the back and going up, but I'm still getting power. And if I want to really keep this down, I can simply, once again, take a paracord drawstring, okay, and bring it all the way to this part of the rack. And that way it doesn't fold upward. The goal would be not to have it fold all the way down because that'll defeat the purpose of the sun hitting it. But to have it where it doesn't pull all the way down, but it doesn't fold up. This is the entire premises. But other than that, you know, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine anyways. I don't think it'll be folding all the way down anyways. But it may flap up depending on if I go over a nice sized bump or whatever. But other than that, pretty cool, right? Okay, everything is done. I zip tied it here. Zip tied it here, and zip tied it here. This is the cable that I'll use. I've already tested it and put it there and weaved it through right here in this upper part. Okay, it came around here and right inside of there. No big deal. It works, people. I'm actually pretty stoked about this. And guess what the total weight is of all of this? On this rack. This rack has a 55-pound capacity. Guess what the total weight is? Y'all ready? 19.2 pounds. Some people will typically carry the tripod. This is just a small tripod. They will carry it in their backpack or attached to their backpack because I do have a backpack that has a total weight capacity of 15.2 pounds. Okay? Because there's a lot of dry food. I mean, pretty much, that's all that's in there, along with my POMOLY wood-burning stove, which is 5 pounds. But I may end up putting this here with the cushion side right there, and I can utilize these strong straps here, made by this company. So I'm going to try one out. Now I'm just going to try this out because I'm actually waiting on a pack of strong bungees. I'll show you what those look like, but they're attached in different places right now. I really can't show you. But as soon as they get in, I'll update you folks. Now there's times when this bike setup may be a little bit different, and that's because if I'm carrying a heavier load, then I'll hook up my backhoe trailer. This has a load capacity of 250 pounds, and the total weight is about 46 pounds, so that I could go ahead and put whatever I need to put in here and attach it to those wheels with a special nut that comes from, I forget the company name, but it comes from them. This is what that special nut looks like right there. But yeah, there's many things and many ways that I could end up camping with a different setup, and it all depends on what I'm carrying. If I feel I don't want to, camp in something small like a tunnel tent, and I want to end up carrying a much larger items like a larger solar generator, then I'll do that. Okay, a larger stove, a wood burning stove, a larger tent, I can do that. I can, a lot of times when I carry this right here, when I pull this right here, it's really because of two things: carrying a larger solar generator and making sure I carry additional water with me if I'm going to an area where there's not a lot of water. And I typically will carry these two Domatic. Let me show you what they look like. These two Domatics right here. I know the paper's on there. Don't let yourself be fooled. I got a habit of leaving labels on. But that one is fully, is full. And is already treated with a preservative so the water doesn't spoil or taste bad. I do have other water containers and much more than that, but those are too tall for here. And those will give me 5 gallons. Don't get me wrong, I can always lay it down. But, when you think about water weight, you're looking at about 8 gallons times 5, that's 40 pounds. And over here, I think this is a little bit over 2 gallons, right at 2 gallons. So I would rather carry 16 pounds as opposed to 40 pounds. Okay, so it all depends. All right. Now I'm going to go around the block and test this to see exactly how it moves and how it rides. I'm going to check some things out.